end procrastination. It's Thursday evening and time is running out. You're frantically working on finishing a task before the deadline while silently berating yourself for putting it off earlier. What led to this? What happened? Why did you lose interest? You could have done this earlier. You prepare to work when you have time but end up wasting hours on social media. Now you have to rush. Does this sound recognizable or relatable? In that case, you are not alone. Many of us fall victim to the lure of procrastination. It's a battle in mind, an active process where you decide to do something different from what you need to do. You choose the more enjoyable activity and ignore the critical task. Procrastination is like a raging war in your head, a battle with no guns. All you hear is weakness and laziness sneaking around. You put things off because at that moment, it's easier to indulge yourself. It's more comfortable to watch a movie after all, you have time. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow and then spend the next 5 days indifferent to the work. It looks like you don't have to do it tomorrow. You can do it later. Later doesn't come. Later doesn't show up until the deadline hits, and you must rush. Procrastination is a pitfall. If you really want to change, suppose you want to win this raging conflict in your mind, suppose you're going to get out of the horrible circle, start to work now. The moment you think about the work set for you, could you do it? It doesn't matter if it's still early. Just do it. Do something productive towards what you are trying to come to be. When you think about it, start it immediately. The people who tell themselves they will start tomorrow never start tomorrow. All you have to do is to kill procrastination is start. Make a move. Get out. Pick a pen. Turn the computer on. Just start, and procrastination fades. Don't make the mistake of sitting and thinking about how to overcome procrastination. You won't stop thinking. The thoughts of your flaw will overwhelm you. You will even ignore more work while thinking about your challenge. Just start working. Stop waiting for something or someone to push you. Push yourself. Every day, give yourself a push. Tell yourself to be productive. Wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say you will be fruitful. Are you going for lunch? Tell yourself you will do the work. At the night, give yourself another push. Remind yourself that you will wake up tomorrow ready to tackle any task. Be intentional. Be very deliberate. You own your feelings. You control your emotions. When you think you are not in the mood to work, know the issue is you. Take control of your feelings and choices. Do the work. When you see yourself avoiding a task because it feels tedious and tiring, own your feelings. Remind yourself of the work ahead. Your emotions are subject to you. Own them. Commit to the job. Focus on doing. Focus on productivity. Act as you go. Tackle tasks as soon as they arrive. Don't let them build up over another day. You have a choice in what you do, and when you do it, you have the power. Rephrase your inner dialogue. You don't just have to work. You don't only need to work. You choose to do the work. Take total control of your workload. Suppose something throws you off and ruins the work mood. Look for something to throw you back on immediately. The only way to get out of that mental trap. Stop thinking and start doing. If you push yourself to start, you will most likely keep going. Don't wait for the best. Do it right now. You don't have to be in a certain mood. Your brain doesn't have to be in any frequency. You can do what you want when you want to do it. You don't even have to know how immediately. Just do it. Commit yourself to wake up every single day and push. Push yourself to do one productive thing every day for the whole week. That's all. Ignore how big it is. There's always going to be a reason to wait. There's always going to be something that makes the task super inconvenient. The busy schedule might overwhelm you. Work through it. Do what it takes presently since you want it bad enough. Never allow anything to put you down, not your mind, not things around you, not the environment, not even your friend, because you need it done. Just tell yourself it has to be done. You see, procrastination would always have friends that would help you stay where you want. But the truth of it, if you must move forward, you must speak to your inner self. I told you at the beginning that it's in the mind. As a mind fight and as a war without guns, fight it. Tell yourself, speak to yourself, act upon yourself. Quicken your spirit and speak to your mind that you will do it even if it does not look like there is a reward, because it has to be done. So if you must, do everything possible and deal with procrastination. It's always a thief of time that steals time, that never ever gets bought back. They say once you lose on time, you cannot gain it back. And that is the reason why you should bear the mind of keeping sure and making sure that procrastination becomes your number one enemy. Choose to make it an enemy. You don't give an enemy a breathing space. See it and perceive procrastination as such, so that when it comes, you deal with it squarely. You address it straightly and you get the result. If there is anyone that would win the battle against procrastination, it is you and no one else. You need to win this war, because your time, your energy, your money, your joy had been stolen before. Do not allow procrastination to steal from you again. If you don't commit 100%, you won't make it. It will be challenging initially, but it won't stay that way. Stick with it, give it time, work through the discomfort. Procrastination will become a thing of the past, and productivity will be your present. Be deliberate, be intentional, end procrastination now.